The core toy line could come up with some pretty cool stuff, like the Beast Bomber. It's huge, and the MSRP is only $25. Makes you wonder why Hasbro would charge triple or quadruple the amount for the same vehicle. During the end of the core 2007 and the beginning of the new recruits, Leonard released the Battle Kits. These were vehicles that you can build for action, snap tight, and ready to fight. There are two battle kits in the Core 2007 line, the Dune Scorcher and the Combat Glider. The Dune Scorcher came with Firestorm version 2. The Combat Glider came with Condor version 1. Let's build the Combat Glider for action. This glider has a few weak points. First and foremost, one of the missiles keeps falling off. Second, the windshield keeps falling off. And lastly, I don't have much confidence in the wings. I totally snapped everything tight, so they were ready to fight. But this thing isn't fighting at the moment. I guess I'll have to use some poster putty to keep some of the parts in place without damaging the vehicle. The stickers are paper and these are old, so I don't expect them to stick very well. This glider has a cool design. I like that the figure is clipped underneath and it even has moving controls. There's 4 missiles and the stickers look really nice when properly applied. There are no instructions on where to apply the stickers, so prepare to look at the box over and over again. Having all over decos is one of those things core collectors appreciate since we don't always get all over decos. Usually the show side is the one that gets all the attention. The center fin is located on the bottom of the vehicle, and I always thought that it had to be on top, but I'm not one of those airplane doctors, so I don't know. This glider doesn't hold up very well. The windshield is loose, the missiles are loose, and the wings feel like they'll fall apart at any moment, even though they won't. The plastic is much cheaper than the typical core vehicle, so when I do try to push in the pieces, I feel like they're gonna break. The missiles keep falling off, even after I applied the poster putty. The engines on the side keep popping open, and I have a feeling that they're on the wrong wings, even though I followed the directions. Attaching the figure to the combat glider is a bit difficult. His feet hang out, and he doesn't get a good grip on the handles. Oh, and of course, I'm losing pieces as I try to get him on the thing. Not to mention that the moving controls don't really attach very well to the actual glider. It's a shame that the glider went down this way. I really wanted to like it. I found myself leaving it untouched because of the fragile feel of the thing. I guess it's okay that the stickers didn't stick completely, and that the glider's parts come off, because now I could just put it all back in the box. Now, let's build the Dune Scorcher and get it ready for action. Now this is what I'm talking about. The Dune Scorcher is made from softer plastic than the glider. All the pieces snap tight and are ready to fight. The vehicle can hold 2 figures, a driver and a gunner. Although the foot pegs for the gunner are not that great. Especially if you want the figure to hold onto the handles of the launcher, the figure's legs are usually in a wide stance, so only one peg is used. The driver can sit all the way down, but it's hard to get him there. The steering wheel is an odd shape, and I'll try to explain it. The handles are dead center to the part that connects to the vehicle, so the handles are actually tiny on top and on bottom, so the figure can't get a tight grip. The Dune Scorcher drives like a dream on carpet. When it comes to tile, concrete, and dirt, the texture on the wheels seem to slow it down. The front bumper keeps falling off of this one. And finally, the launcher has a flick missile. That doesn't work very well. I've tried launching it in different ways and it's just not going. Oh, and since it's at a downward slant, it keeps falling out. The Dune Scorcher has its share of problems, but it's nothing like the combat glider. I still enjoy the Dune Scorcher. There were 2 more battle kits released during the new recruits, the incredibly popular Skyraptor, and the lesser talked about Mobile Artillery Tent. Now that's the one I want. It's a shame that we haven't seen this idea come back after the new recruits. It's a cool idea, and the Dune Scorcher makes for a good toy. The combat glider would have made me upset as a kid, and those missiles would go missing quick. Not to mention that it would break on day 1 in the toy box. I hope you enjoyed this review of the core battle kits, and stay tuned for more core reviews.